chat, I want to figure out how fresh boba tea is made. We're gonna figure this out together. All right, boba, let's go. Thank you, Insider, for letting me use your video. Oh my god, of course my VTuber's in the way. Where do I put myself? Like, where am I supposed to put myself, chat? Put it right here. You've never had boba? It's delicious. Look at those balls, yo. Oh my goodness, look at that. Bro, those are so delicious. Oh my god. Those are the black tea boba pearls too. You know they slap. Ooh. Oh, those are like jelly, poppin' jellies. Boba tea is a Taiwanese tea-based drink with sweet balls or pearls made from tapioca. I think it was Tang. Was it? It was like a restaurant. I did like a video about it recently on one of my shorts. It was from Taiwan, and it was like a store called Tang, I think. Unless I'm completely butchering it, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, this is like matcha. This is a fruit tea. This is like some pumpkin cream goodness. This is like a black sugar tea, matcha tea. This one, I don't know. It has to be like some like chocolate, but like deep dark chocolate. And this is like a fruit tea too. You can see the fruit above. Oh, you don't see because I'm blocking the view yet again. Gosh darn it. There, chat. Do you see it? Look at the fruit. It's delicious.
Wonzo Boba is handmade boba. We have a prep room on site that we make tapioca daily. We make sure that everybody gets to enjoy the fresh.
Why is it black? Why is it black? That's not appetizing.
It's very unique because not.
Oh, it's like kneading the bread.
This is very transparent. We want to show to the customers that, you know, what goes in your product.
This guy is just chilling here.
It's the very best.
Oh my goodness. Cassava roots. More ingredients are added depending on the boba being made. Oh, that looks nasty. Honey, caramel, black sesame, and taro. I'm gonna be honest, that black sesame does not sound good. That's where the black thing comes from. Where I was like, why is it black? Because of this. I don't know. I don't like that. Ooh, panda boba? That sounds delicious. Oh, added to water for a few hours. That's a long time. That's how you know the boba is sticky at the bottom. Like, it's like perfectly chewy and tangy at the same time. You can order boba ingredients and make it at home. Yes, you can. And I do it at home sometimes, chat. But honestly, I like going to the store. It's just a sensual experience. You know what I mean? Not sensual. What's that word? Sensory experience. You know, going to the boba store. I said sensual. I did not mean that. I did not mean that. I meant sensory experience. Sensual? No, I meant sensory, chat. Bro, listen, I'm dyslexic. I always mix things up. A boba be really that good that it's sensual, chat? Yo, take it out of context like always. Yo, that thing do not look good. That's too sticky. Oh my goodness. Look at all that boba. Oh, that looks delicious. Oh yeah. Give me one of those. Give me one of those. Oh my goodness. I don't like that. I don't like how it looks. Ooh, this looks nice. It looked like a soggy Captain Crunch. I love Captain Crunch.
It's just so good. It's just like you get a little like, you taste the tea, you get a bite of honey. Awesome.
Panda boba is made of tapioca starch, and it also comes with the flavor of the bamboo charcoal and honey.
That's delicious. I love boba. Boba's the best invention ever made. Wait, this one's better. Korean street food. Did I say that right last time? Chat said shu shuang tang. Shu shuang tang. I think I said it wrong. That's not, I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Brown sugar boba tea. Look at that. Oh my god. That does not look delicious. I hear BTS. Am I just watching him make food? I want someone to talk, chat. He's just making the boba. Look how he cut that thing. That looks like Play-Doh. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That does not look good to me. Yeah, it's oh my, it's BTS. Look at them balls, chat. They look like rabbit poops. Have you guys ever seen rabbit poop? That's what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's when it gets like caramelized. Oh my goodness, delicious. Yeah, he's just making boba, chat. I want someone to talk my ear off a little bit.
Bubble tea starts off with black tea as its base. Either milk or high-fat cream is added. Sugar is also added. Typically, an artificial flavoring syrup is added. And finally, the defining part of the bubble tea is the black tapioca pearls.
The delicious tapioca pearl. Actually, I'm gonna be an actually. You don't have to make boba tea from black tea. You can make it from green tea. And having green tea with fruit infused in it tastes better than the black tea.
Tapioca pearls are made from the cassava root vegetable, which is grown in Africa, South America, and Southeast Asia. The cassava root is processed and cooked with brown sugar to turn them into soft black spheres.
Delicious.
Egg pudding and sweetened jello can also be added to the drink.
Delicious.
Bubble tea was introduced to the United States by Taiwanese immigrants, primarily in the Los Angeles area.
Hell yeah.
Bubble tea's popularity really started to explode in the 2010s with the rise of social media. Due to the heavy use of cream and artificial food
So delicious.
coloring, the bubble tea can look far more interesting than any other drink.
Did they say food coloring? You know, food coloring's in everywhere.
This makes for Instagram-worthy pictures.
Instagram worthy photos.
In
Okay,
recent
buddy.
years, there's been an
What the hell? Bro, what am I looking at, yo? What is going, guys? What is this photo here, dude? First of all, look at this. Look at this cute kid. The way that he's putting his hand on his back is definitely what my grandma would have done and be like, oh, my back. First of all. Second of all, there are 6 gigantic swirly straws, and they're just honking it down for all this money, yo. Bro, I will slurp that boba up, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
explosion of bubble tea
But this looks nasty, though. This is too much coloring.
videos on TikTok, which has increased its popularity further. Since 2014, the number of bubble tea shops in the United States has increased 12-fold.
Facts, and I've been to every single one of them. Yo, I'm gonna say this too. Boba tea is not made equally. I've been to some tea shops that I've had the most disgusting boba tea ever.
According to research published in the Food Science Nutrition Journal, a typical 16-ounce serving of bubble tea has about 300 calories and 38 grams of sugar. This is roughly the same amount of sugar in a can of Coke.
That's completely fine. I'll take boba over Coke any day.
But double the calories.
Double the calories?
Bubble tea's high caloric density is mainly due to the high fat content of the dairy creams, as well as egg pudding, which is often added.
I don't eat that with egg pudding. Absolutely not.
The only exotic ingredient is the tapioca pearls made from cassava roots. These too are pretty cheap. For example, on Amazon, you can
$128 for a pack of 18. He's like, it's pretty cheap. Comes with $128.
buy a 40-pound bag of tapioca pearls for $128.
Oh my goodness.
That translates to about 26 cents for a typical serving.
Okay, that's not that bad, I guess. But that's a lot, yo.
Found a listing of someone wanting to sell a Ding Tea franchise in El Monte, California, with an asking price of $85,000.
$85,000 for a boba shop? Is that like a good price or is that expensive? I don't know. Oh my god, Kat has opened up a boba shop. Oh my goodness, it'll be Min's Bobas. I will have so many boba selections. I will be the best boba shop runner, chat.
In New York, we call it bubble tea, but I know on the West Coast, they call it boba. Number 4.
Oh, that makes sense. Bubble tea versus boba tea. I always call it boba. I have never called it bubble tea. That's interesting. That's something I learned today.
Tapioca balls come from tapioca, a starch extracted from the cassava. But while it has a lot of calorie, it completely lacks any nutrients. And even worse, cassava can poison you when eaten raw due to its
poison? Chat, should I eat it raw just so I could just have boba in my life?
levels of cyanide, the tapioca starch has to be detoxified before it can be consumed.
That sounds horrible. Why would you want to eat that?
Cassava can cause headaches, nausea, vomiting, paralysis, and even death.
Oh my god!
The size of the tapioca balls has evolved over the years. Now, veteran bubble tea drinkers all know that the size of the tapioca bubbles in the bubble tea can vary. When bubble tea was first introduced,
They do look really small. I've been to boba shops, chat, where the boba was like a normal size boba, and then their other ones are really tiny.
bubble tea shops started to sell the drink containing larger tapioca balls, or boba. Today, the larger boba is the more widely preferred ingredient in making
Yeah, because it's delicious and you could chew it and you don't have to choke on it.
this popular drink. Next, bubble tea comes in many flavors and customizable varieties.
Delicious.
Making bubble tea has gone a long
Look at that. They love boba so much that they created a statue. And that statue is my backyard. How did they get this picture of my backyard, chat? First of all, who are these people in my backyard?
in different parts of the world. People are no longer limited to drinking the traditional style of this beverage, as now it can be customized in a variety of
Fat straw, perfect size for all boba toppings. Fruit tea, made from fresh fruit and purified syrups, and made into a slushy. I've had slushy bobas and they are right. Milk tea, I think fruit tea and milk tea are great. Fruit tea, refreshing. Milk tea, dessert.
of ways in terms of temperature, type of milk and tea, and flavor choices. While bubble tea is typically served cold, it is also available in hot varieties.
I have never had a hot boba in my life. I don't know if that would taste good. Imagine a hot boba.
Which is perfect during the winter. But if you like it cold and you also like it to be a little bit thicker, bubble tea can also be served as a smoothie.
The smoothie is so delicious, chat. It's basically a dessert at that point. Technically, tea would be a snack, right? But it's so thick that it just has to be a dessert. I recommend you should do research, type in Google best boba shop near me, because I told you some of them are booty cheeks.
Even Thai and chai tea. And though bubble tea is referred to as milk tea in some parts of the world, it can also be served with non-dairy alt milk. This beverage also comes in a variety of flavors, anything between fruity flavors like mango,
strawberry, peach, tangerine, honey, coconut, passion, mango, delicious. Top popping boba. I think popping boba, chat, is not as good as the regular tapioca one.
and apple, and neutral flavors like chocolate and caramel. Number 7 comes as no surprise. Bubble tea isn't very healthy. While
Of course it's not healthy. If it was healthy, it wouldn't be so delicious.
Of milk tea can be healthy on their own, the beverage isn't exactly low calorie or fat free. Bubble tea is loaded with empty calories because tapioca starch
Of course, and it has a million sugars.
To drinking bubble tea not just because of excess sugar consumption, but also because of its potential association with mental health problems.
What?
Particularly among school-aged children. There is evidence that consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages like milk tea is adversely associated with childhood attention deficit hyperactivity, moderate consumption.
He just literally said attention deficit disorder, chat. That drinking milk tea, chances are ADHD. Guess who has ADHD, chat? Me. Guess who loves sugar, chat? Me. I am a victim of this heinous crime. Okay, I need to fact check this guy. It's not that boba causes ADHD. Because obviously that makes no sense. What makes more sense is that people with ADHD like sugar more because it increases dopamine production, which is what ADHD is. ADHD is a deficit of dopamine. So having more sugar, aka boba, will increase dopamine production. Hence why Mins loves sugar. Which is really funny. Oh my god. Chat, I'm being honest, I have too much sugar, and I do definitely think it could be related to that. But I love boba, so it is what it is.
Learn from me. And finally, I'm so sorry to be telling you guys this. There are claims that bubble tea can be toxic.
Listen, okay, buddy. I don't need this negativity in my life. Boba is not toxic. Boba is the most delicious, most beautiful thing ever known to mankind. I ain't gonna leave it at that note, guys. I learned a couple things about boba, but I love boba. And if you're still here, I hope you love boba too. And if you don't like boba, that's okay. Tapioca in the comments. Boba in the comments, chat. Boba in the comments. That's it for this section. I love boba.